Cindy asks, my 9-year-old Gordon Setter has anxiety when he hears thunder, fireworks, or gunshots from a
Oh,
nearby shooting range, which is a daily occurrence. How can I help him?
well, in your situation, you've just got to meet the beast and heavy duty classical conditioning. So, if I would probably go to really tasty treats for this, um, little bits of freeze dried liver, tiny. Smell is important, not the taste or the size. Little bits of chicken, little bits of cheese, little bits of salami. And then, since it's a shooting range, we know when they're open and closed. And every time you hear it, treat. And every time again, treat. And you just do this for a week and see the difference in the dog. Giving feedback as well. So obviously, you've got to use this quadrant. Oh, good Lord, it's difficult to explain. You have to classically condition and operantly condition at the same time. The only way you can do that is with your voice. So your feedback depends on stimulus present or absent. So when it's present, praise. When it's absent, ignore the dog. And whether the behavior is desirable or undesirable. When it's desirable, praise. And so if it's praising and the stimulus is present, you double praise. You get it? If the stimulus is present but the behavior is undesirable, you just praise, because classical conditioning always trumps operant conditioning. If the behavior is desirable but the stimulus is not present, little praise.
What do you think, Dad, about making use, especially in a situation like this where they're afraid of a sound, of making use of recordings, audio recordings that you can modulate the volume?
It's a very good idea with puppies to buy those recordings of every conceivable sound and play at high volume when they're neonates or before they're 8 weeks old, maybe 10 weeks. But there's more things to lightning and gunshots than the sound. Like we used to live very close to the naval base, and they're firing off these enormous great boom, and each one would vibrate me sitting on the couch. And so there's vibrations, and with thunder we get the electrostatic charge of the air, the lightning, and all that stuff. So I would just say, meet the beast. Whenever you hear it, say, whoa, that was a good one. Treat, treat, treat. But I would use treats for this for a week. Then you can go on to regular kibble. But I would certainly try the sounds too. It helps with dogs, but it doesn't necessarily resolve very loud noises like explosions or gunshot. And it doesn't often resolve the thunder thing. But with puppies, it does. It has a really big preventative, because now the dog's not scared of the sound part of it. So you can praise when it really happens.
Hmm. All right.
It is a tricky. It's a lots of problems we deal with here. They're so simple. It's not rocket science, but this is a little sophisticated. But I would go the meet the beast route. Why? Because you can't live without the noises. They aren't in your control. You see, many people say, "Don't flood your dog. It's too stressful. It's inhumane." Well, you got to flood the dog here, unless you put on sound cancelling earphones or have a soundproof kennel for him.
But
So
as you point out, it's not just the sound, it's the
yeah,
vibrations and the
yeah,
smells.
yeah, and so the other things to do with thunder, of course, are get a negative ion generator, have a moist room, bathroom, no light coming in, moist towels on the floor. This really helps. But I now have changed my mind about flooding. Why? Because, say, with dog reactivity, I can come close to rehabilitating this dog in one session. And so, but I throw him in there. I mean, he's in there with the other dogs. I know the other dogs are safe. And is it stressful? Yeah, but it resolves the problem. So now the scales, you see a lot of when we're totally positive, we say, if it's stressful, it's bad, and the scales do that. But yeah, it's stressful, but it solved the problem. Totally positive didn't, or totally positive took 2 months to solve dog reactivity. So now it's a different choice. So I think we got to prove we can train the dog. Then we ask, how long did it take you? Then we talk about, do you think the other person's training methods are inhumane or nasty or horrible or negative or just not positive?
Yeah.
You know, because now people are living and dying by this Lima creed, and least aversive, moderately, least invasive, moderately aversive. I can't remember. So obviously, as you don't want it to be aversive, period. You know, if you can help it, but least invasive, no. My training techniques are incredibly invasive sometimes, especially with reactivity. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to take you from behind this fence, passing, barking, and charging at every dog that walks by, and now we're going to meet them in our yard. And so, but it solves the problem. Do you remember the day you made me go down that chute at that amusement park? The one that should have been called.
The one where you had to cross your legs, otherwise
Yes,
there were
it should have been
injuries.
called Testicle Buster or something. And when I climbed up there, and then you said, Jamie wants to watch Daddy do it first. You were scared and you didn't do it. So I'm at the top of the ladder, and the guy says, come on, you old man. And when I did, I thought I was going to die. I've never been so stressed in my life. What happened when I got to the bottom?
Adrenaline junkie.
I said, yeah, Jeremy, come on. I want to do it again. Let's do it.
My testicles are fine. They survived.
And that is, essentially the dog story from first session off leash with other dogs, and then going to the dog park for the first time. And I'm having the time of my life. I've got my life back again. I can run up to dogs. I can sniff bums without my owner pulling on my leash. I love it. I love it.
Do you find that your dog hates to be left alone? Do they get frantic to see you when they're left outside? These are common signs of separation anxiety. Click this next video to watch how to overcome this now.